let us get on to the whole bunch of questions. So I collected a whole bunch of questions on curiouscat.me, and I just found this app called Asker, ASKR, which allows me to see all the questions on my inbox. So I got my tablet here. I got one side of the screen being your chat, and the other side being the questions. So now let's answer these questions, shall we? I'm going to pick one at random. I'm going to go with this one here. Anon asks, 43 days ago. Yes, it's a long, long time ago. I need to keep up to date with these kind of things. Anon asks, can you make up a song on the spot? Can you make up a song on the spot? Let's see. I sort of made up a song on the spot when I was doing Catherine, but let's try and do one now. It's need a bass. I've been asked a question on Ask. Oh no, it's not. Ask, what is this platform? I just don't know the questions to ask. But I've got to go and tell you all. I love you all, except you there. Where's my 50 quid, my friend? I need 50 quid. No, I guess it needs a little bit of work. No, I can't make up a song. For one thing, I take material from somebody else, and then I muscle it up somewhere. If I had like 1,000 monkeys with 1,000 typewriters, maybe. But thank you, Anon, for asking that question. Let's see. I'm just going to go right back. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this platform isn't good enough because it doesn't notify whether I've answered the question already or not. Okay, give me a second. I just need to get my chat and get Curious Cat on my web browser. That's kind of annoying because the whole point I wanted an app is because I could do a split screen thing. But sorry about this. Give me a second. Here we go. Anon asks, 2 minutes ago, nipples? Certainly. I hope that answers your question. Right, let's go right to the very start of the thing right here. Here we go. Anon asks, on the 27th of January, are you happy in your job? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Wow, that's quite a deep question right there. In my real life job, I am content. I'm content enough in my real life job. I do my hours, I do some programming, I work with a great team who are significantly smarter than I am. And it's a company that is making games, which is what I always wanted to do when I was a kid. But that's not really where I see myself in 5 years' time. In 5 years' time, I see myself, well, let's be honest. I see myself in 5 years' time working on something that I really deeply love, and I will be working on audio and video. That's where I see myself in 5 years' time, making something that I'm proud of, that I show to the rest of the world, and people enjoy my work. I see myself in the world of media, more in the world of programming. The games I've made are all slot games. They're all slot games, which includes 5 reels, 3 reels, and also blackjack games. They're online casino games. That's the company that I work for. They make online casino games. Not one of the bigger brands, not one of the bigger names, but we are out there. So yeah, that's where I see myself in 5 years, doing more video and audio stuff and being creative. Are you a vengeful man? No, I don't think I'm a vengeful man. I think that, especially over the years, the more older I get, the more I realize you really should choose your battles wisely and not to hold grudges, because a lot of the time it doesn't matter. Just move on and just keep a happy persona. Having said that, that doesn't necessarily mean I don't get angry. We all have our moments where we get frustrated. Like in that game, Catherine. God, that was an angry moment in my life. Let's see. And on us, 27th of January, if you could collaborate with anyone, who would you pick? Uh, hmm. And this is where I kind of show my ignorance, because I don't know many big celebrities I'd like to work with. I guess because my real interests lie on the kind of, what's the best way to put it? There are some celebrities I wouldn't mind working with. I think Chris Hemsworth would be cool because he's the first thing that comes to my head. But honestly, I would like to do work with people like Tom Mayhew, Lucy Myatt, who is also known as Dorothea. She writes a lot of books, and I would like to do stuff with her stories that she writes. Tom Mayhew, I think that we could have some fun. PDT and Quinn, I would like to work with them more, even though I have worked with them before in the past, and I'd like to keep working with them. Andy and Michael, always working with the RG stuff. Anyone else? That's all I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sorry, that's not a very good answer, but that's all I can think of right now. All right, let's try a random one right about here. I just hang on. Whoa, right there. Here's a question from Anon on the 23rd of March. Ever pooed in a swimming pool? No, I haven't pooed in a swimming pool. I pooed in my bathtub once, but that was very, very, very young. I was like 4 or 5 years old. And I was with my brother at the time, who's 3 years older than me. So it's like little poo nuggets. But never in a swimming pool. I hope that answers your question. Anon asks on the 3rd of April, what would you rather own, the moon or a magic teapot? I would own a magic teapot? No, Grax, let's think about this for a second. You could own the moon. And it's not like one of those crappy certificates that you can buy off someone who's a scam. It's like an actual moon. But then, what does the magic teapot do? I think that is the question, isn't it? What does the magic teapot do? All right, people in the chat, what rules would you establish? What does this magic teapot do? Just like one thing at the top of your head. What do you think this magic teapot can do? What is so special? What is so magical in this? And I'll ask this for the people on YouTube. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping. This port is really going in and repeating on myself. Makes tea very quickly. Well, obvious one right there. Like instant click, pot of tea. Perfect tea, the pot of perfect tea. Exactly how you want it. Every time you make a wish, somebody dies, but you have to make wishes. Oh, I'm gonna go with that one. Badly recorded. That's a good magic teapot there. Okay, I'm just gonna face. Every time you make a wish, somebody dies, but you have to make wishes, or everybody dies except you, and you'll live for all time. Okay, are these random questions? Are these people random? A random person dies every single time I make a wish, and does it have to be like once a month, once a day, once an hour? What kind of stuff? Because if it's like once a month and a random person dies every single time, that's not so bad. But every hour? No, that's not good. And yes, there is a chance. But they're all good people. Ooh. They're all good people, and you need to make a wish once a month. Randomly. Good people. My girlfriend's good people. I don't think I want her to die. Tom Mayhew's good people. I don't want him to die. Michael Bell isn't. Well, I don't want him to die, really. My girlfriend turns into a cheap. Okay, the more we're talking about this, the less attractive the magic teapot is becoming, I must admit. It's Pixarum and it's you! Hey Mika, how you doing? you just missed an interesting question about. I'm gonna go with the magic teapot. I'll take a chance. You know, I'm a gambling man. I like to take my chances and high risk, high rewards. Thank you for that question right there. Anon asked 28 days ago, do you shave your bum? No, I don't shave my bum. My bum is as hairy as the day I was born. And that was very, very hairy, I must admit. No, I don't shave my bum. I don't trust shaving my bum. For one thing, I can't see it, and I certainly can't get in the crack. And frankly, I'm not a very good shaver anyway, and I certainly wouldn't trust anybody else to shave my bum. So don't you think about shaving my bum. No, no, no. Could you stream yourself playing SingStar? Anon asked 30 days ago. No, not really, because, well, I think there'd be like I don't know, actually. Yes, ultimately, I could record myself playing SingStar, but there's Twitch Sing now, which I did last year, which is good fun. Is there a need for SingStar? So, yeah, I'd probably use Twitch Sings. And Miko, yes, that's a very good point. Whilst I haven't shaved my bum, I have waxed my whole body, and that's my claim to fame. If you want to see me having my whole body waxed, including my testicles, go to waxgrax.co.uk, and then there's a video up there, and you can watch me. There's timestamps which tell you exactly where I got waxed. It is indeed good fun. Next to me there. Done that one. I thought I answered this question, but I'll ask it again. Anon asks, I've stole this one, but Desert Island Dicks. If you had to be stranded on a desert island with 5 other people called Richard, who would they be? Okay. I would go with Richard Attenborough. Oh, wait, actually, do they have to be alive? Because if they do have to be alive, that could make things a bit tricky. Let's assume he's alive or dead. So Richard Attenborough, Richard Colgate, Richard IT guy from the IT crowd, Richard Cheese, and that Richard guy that does Super Seducer. I mean, I think that guy could teach me a thing or two about how to seduce women. I've really got to play that game. And complete it. And I'd probably also play the sequel as well. I don't even know 5 Dead Richards. Okay. I'll be hanging out with corpses. Maybe not the best answer of a question I've ever done. But I hope that answers your question. Let's see. Anon asks, what's your biggest regret? Let's see. I don't have one big regret. I have a few regrets. And I would like to say I have no regrets, but that's not true. I think that if you go through your life and you say, I don't have any regrets, you're either not living your life well enough, or you're not taking risks, or you're just trying to repackage the problem. One of my regrets is that I regret not taking my health seriously, because I don't like being this size, and it's surprisingly hard to lose weight. I regret not saving money, in a way. Whilst I'm super happy and grateful I did all these things in my youth. I went traveling in various different places. I met great people. I went to festivals. I met lots of cool people. I bought a whole bunch of interesting toys. Now in my 30s with no savings, really, it makes life a little bit hard. So yeah, I wish I had some kind of savings. It gives me more choices to do stuff now. But on the other hand, I don't regret doing the things I did. And I guess do I have any other regrets? No, I can't really think. There is one regret in terms of previous relationships, which I can't quite figure out. I guess the thing is, I regret. Yeah, actually, I have this. All my previous relationships, I regret making them feel, if I ever did make them feel bad, which is why this current one, I'm doing everything I can to make it right and make her incredibly happy, and make it and to be incredibly honest, because communication is so important. Yeah, those are, I guess, those big regrets in my life. So it's not one, it's like three. But that doesn't mean I can't learn from them. It doesn't mean I can't make myself a better person through this process of learning from your mistakes and getting better. And that's what growing up is all about. And as Elizabeth Day would say on our podcast, How to Fail, learning how we fail actually means how to learn to succeed better. There you are, Liz. I did a plug for your show, and it's a really good show, and you can buy a book. I bought a book. I haven't read it yet, but it's amazing. Yeah. But yeah, I do sincerely believe that failure in life is important, so you can learn how to succeed. I hope that answers your questions, Anon. Do you regret not going to see Whose Line Is It Anyway in Edinburgh that night you decided to go back to the flat and I got your ticket? You should. It was awesome. Yeah, I mean, I should have gone and see Whose Line Is It Anyway. But I can't remember why I decided to go back to the flat. God, what year was that? I mean, there's only two choices. One was that time. No, there's only one choice. It was the other one. Only one choice. It was when I was playing Raymond Bishop. Yeah. So yeah, the simple answer is yeah. Even though Whose Line Is It Anyway is not necessarily the show it used to be, it would have been great to see Colin and the other guy. Those two Canadians, those really two funny Canadians. I answered that one. Okay, Anon asks, on the 17th of Feb, an evil mastermind has infected the world with liquid bum gravy disease, and millions are dying. And this year's comic relief video of dead African kids covered in flies are going to be horrific. Anyway, the cure has been found. It's fresh baby brains. They have to be extracted and mashed up and perhaps served on toast like some sort of pediatric caviar. Would you have tomato or brown sauce? Tomato sauce. I'm not a fan of brown sauce. Yeah, the tomato sauce is one for me. Or perhaps ketchup for those who want to be a bit fancy. What question is that? Okay, Anon asks the 17th of Feb. My mate Dave reckons you can join lots of scaffold poles together and string them up from some of the bridges on the M4 to decapitate the motorist on the Reading to Slough stretch. What type of rope would you recommend? Fishing wire. Fishing wire would be a good rope to use in this case because it's long, it's thin, and it's very, very sharp. And the motorist won't see it coming. And I imagine they're going super fast. It would probably easily decapitate them, or at the very least, knock them off and have a serious accident. I don't endorse this kind of thing. I don't recommend this kind of thing. Even though I might have just said I recommend it. I don't know. I wasn't listening to myself. But don't do that. Don't kill people on the M4. It's not fun. Let's see. Have you ever had an Angel Delight sandwich? Asks Anon. What is an Angel Delight sandwich? I mean, I know what an Angel Delight is. It's one of those kind of a creamy pudding desserts where you get a powder of this powdered stuff, which usually comes in strawberry or banana or chocolate, add some milk, and you whip it up into a kind of a cream. And that's it. You're just eating sugary cream. But in a sandwich? So wait, how would that work? Would you just like put the cream on between two slices of bread and eat that and just have it spew out everywhere? Would you just put the powder on, like some kind of sugar, and eat that? That doesn't make any sense. I've never had an Angel Delight sandwich. Please, Anon, who asked this question on the 17th of Feb, tell me, how do you make an Angel Delight sandwich? Maybe leave a comment in comment section, whether read below. But I want to do this professionally. No, leave a comment in the comment section down below and let me know what it is. Anon asks, on the 17th of Feb, yaks have pink milk. What do you reckon their jizz tastes like? Salty. Salty yet creamy. That's probably the best answer I can give on that question. Anon asks, how long do you think a squirrel could survive from a microwave before it pops? Okay, this question's come up before, not on my stream, but on Newgrounds. Newgrounds.com had a flash video where you can... No, sorry, it wasn't a squirrel, it was a gerbil. But for the sake of this question, I'm going to say they're the same thing. You would push all these buttons and the gerbil would become more and more microwaved until it exploded. And I think the whole process was about 1 minute. I'm going to say 1 minute of microwave in action. Hope that answers your question. Anon asks, on the 17th of Feb, should men wear bras? And if so, lacy, cute ones? Only they need the support. Ladies in the chat, this is something where I need your help to answer the question. Are lacy bras comfortable, or is the big padded comfortable ones, are they the most comfortable ones? And which bras would you recommend? Actually, that's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question. Ladies in the chat, ladies in the comments down below, what bras would you recommend for me? I mean, I'm quite a chubby guy. They wiggle around a little bit. They're covered in hair. I mean, what kind of things would you recommend for a bra for someone of my size? One size up. All right, so I need to figure out what my size is and then go one size up. Thanks for the tip off there. No bras. You have to show them your breasts so they can size them up. That's a bit personal, isn't it? I mean, I know it's just between the few of us. It's not like this is going on the internet, but I don't know. Do you guys want to see my man boobs? I mean, I don't know if I should be showing off my boobs in front of the dozen or dozens and hundreds of people. I'll tell you what. At the end of the stream, remind me. I may or may not show my boobs. Okay. Can you? I think this is the same person because Anon asked, "Can you see my nipples when I wear a white shirt?" Depends how thick the shirt is. Hold the phone. They make female lingerie for men. Is this true? I didn't know that. I mean, I know they make male. What's the sanitary towels that they use for like soaking up blood during a period? They make male versions of those for guys who just can't control their bladders, sorry, and they're pissing all over the place. But what shit? Tenors, yes, that's the brand. But what are they called? I feel so stupid. So yeah, I didn't know they make female lingerie versions of that. All right, let's go to the future. Okay, here's an interesting one. Anon asks, 21 hours ago during the Daily Questions, which is a feature on CuriousCat.me, what would motivate you to run a marathon? And the thing is, I have actually run a marathon. I ran a marathon 6 years ago, I think. And that's when I dressed up as Thor. It was a homemade Thor costume where I made the helmet and I made the hair and I made the chest piece. I didn't make the hammer. It was a terrible, terrible design. However, the reason why I did it was because it was on my bucket list. It was on my one-on-one things list. And I wanted to see if I could do it. And I did. I've made a whole bunch of videos talking about the subject on my YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description down below. And, okay, so people in the chat, Miko's just put in a link. I'm going to take a look at the link right now from Amazon. So bear me a... Those are not for men. Those are not for men. I don't believe that these... Well, I don't care if the lacy pants has a package for putting your balls and your dick in there. I don't believe that these are for men. Hang on, how much are they? Let's see, what size do they do? Extra large. Okay, it's a M. Semis men's lace whisper bra, G-string thong, sissy pouch, cross-dress underwear lingerie set. That's quite special. I might add those to my wish list just to see if anybody has the balls to actually buy them for me. I know, Tom, you just said that you want me to buy them and do a review, but if someone was to buy them, I think you can find me better, Mika. Thanks. I guess. Anyway, did I answer the question about the London Marathon? Yes, it was on my bucket list, and I wanted to see if I could do it. I could do it. I've made lots of videos on my YouTube channel. I'll post the links down below. Would you let your girlfriend shave my bum? No. My girlfriend's not going to shave my bum. We actually talked about this a couple of hours ago for some reason. I don't remember why. But no, I told her, you're not allowed to shave my bum. You're just not. I won't shave my bum. You won't shave my bum. You can wax my bum under certain circumstances, but shaving? No, no, no. I mean, if I get rash down here, how would I solve the rashing problem? I don't know how to solve the rashing problem down here. So I'm not going to let her shave my bum. And there's nothing you can do to change my mind. Okay. Hang on. There's lots and lots and lots of questions down here. These are really good questions, by the way. Thank you so much. If you want to keep asking questions, yeah, and by all means, keep asking questions in the chat, and I'll pick them up. Anon asks, how long can you keep a willy-copter going? A willy-copter, for those who don't know, is you grab your willy and you spin it around. A willy is slang for penis, and you spin it around in a helicopter. And that's an interesting question. Are we talking flaccid penis or an erect penis? Because that can make a world of difference. Because I'm a grower, not a shower, and that can affect the rotation of my penis. So I would say I reckon I could probably keep it going for like 2-3 minutes, flaccid, and if it's not flaccid, a little less because it starts to hurt. Yeah, I hope that answers your question. What else? Anon asks, sure, girls in rubber cat suits look good, but have you ever thought about the taste? That's some rank minge, dude. No, I haven't thought about the taste, and I would be willing to test this out. I just need to... I don't know if my girlfriend would be interested in wearing a cat suit. In general, let alone any other time. I'll ask her. I'll ask her and let you guys know what she thinks. I think I've answered this question before, but I'll ask her again. Would you wank on a train again if you thought you can get away with it this time? I haven't wanked on a train before, and I don't think I would if I can get away with it. Okay. Okay, last link from Mika. Let's take a look at this from Etsy.com. And oh, I see. Yeah, these ones she showed and shared with everybody in the link in the chat is men's lingerie bra, top and G-string, male sexy underwear, pink and white. They are indeed pink and white and lacy. And hang on, is that a bulge for the package? I think it is. Although his package seems incredibly small. Yeah, I don't think mine would fit in there because it's so big. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's see. Again, if someone was to buy me these, I dare you to buy me these, I would do a review of it and I would probably parade it around, but I'm not planning to spend my hard-earned money on it. Okay, here's a question from Anon 17th of Feb, and this is a general question for everyone to get involved in. Writer Lee, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to my stream. I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're still doing a writing. You're still writing your book. You might have noticed I haven't been doing any Milkmaid Incorporated stories for a long while. I retired that because I got burnt out writing stories. So I'm doing Q&As instead. And I'm asking in such interesting questions, such as chips are better soft and soggy. Discuss. And I want everybody in the chat to discuss this as well. So for those who don't know, chips in the UK are called fries, like the big chunky fries, maybe wedges in some places, but they're like big fries. And when you go to a fish and chip shop, they tend to be quite, well, it depends really. Sometimes they're nice and crunchy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. Sometimes they're just sloppy and soft all the way through. And the fish is irrelevant in this discussion. I personally think that all chips, all fries, should be crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. You know, like triple fried, kind of crunchy on the outside. And I really don't like the taste of like floppy, sloppy chips because it's like eating potatoes. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you think you want to go crunchy chips, crunchy fries, or soft and floppy fries, moppy? That's a bit of a tongue twister. Soft and floppy fries. Yeah, exactly. Crunchy all the way. Flaccid fries are not the way to go. I'm drinking port, by the way. Is there anybody else joining me in the drinks? And also, yeah, let this discussion carry on in the chat down below when it goes onto YouTube. Because the next question is, halloumi is shit, isn't it? No. Halloumi is good, tasty, squeaky cheese. It's so nice. I mean, especially when you get it nice and grilled and the way it squeaks in your teeth. Halloumi is the way to go. I have some angry... What's an angry orchard rose? I mean, I imagine orchard rose is like a kind of cider, but what's so angry about it? And yeah, it is a shame I've retired Milk Magazine, but I might come back to it at some point. I mean, I do want to write a novel size. Well, I want to turn it into a novel or short stories. A novel or short stories of Milk Magazine Incorporated, but that would mean I would need to write another 20 stories. Because I think I ended on 8 stories in total, and frankly, they're first drafts, let's be honest. Then they would need another round of decent writing to make them actually manageable and presentable and decent. But if I can write another 20 erotic stories, that would be good. Oh, good God, I'm so sorry. Anon asks on the 17th of Feb, tell Bell that he's going bald and man the fuck up about it. He might actually be accepting that. I heard a rumor, I heard on the grapevine that he might be copying me. He might be, except keeping the beard. I think he's going to be going for the bald head and the beard look. And he's going to be like, yeah, he's going to be a fucking art man. And frankly, I think that would look really good for him. Like going for the art man Michael Bell look, where especially if you put on some muscle, you could probably kick the shit out of anyone. Yeah, I think that would look really good on him. Because he's a good looking man, especially with his beard. What's the last thing you got arrested for? I haven't been arrested for... Hang on, wait, let me think for a second. Have I been arrested for something? No, I haven't been arrested for anything. I've been stopped by police when driving for, like, you know, silly things like my taillight's out, or I've been speeding down the road, or I was looking down on the map and not the road ahead of me. The closest thing I can say to being arrested, which I wasn't arrested, but the closest thing... oh, sorry, to interrupt. Yes, if you want to send me questions, go to curiouscat.me/GRAX'S, or honestly, ask your questions here and I will answer it. It's up to you. But with Curious Cat, you can do it anonymously. So back to my story. When I was about 12 years old, me and my friends, we were walking around this woods and there was like an abandoned house. Nothing spooky, nothing scary. And it wasn't exactly in the middle of the woods. It was just kind of out of the way. But it was an abandoned house. And we would do the things like break the windows and then creep in and take a look around, all that kind of stuff. And somebody must have spotted us. Because before we knew it, there was a policeman who approached us and told us to get out. And asked us what we were doing and all that kind of stuff. So the policeman told us off not to do it again, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. But that was the only time we were at probably the closest I've got to being arrested. But I've never been arrested by a policeman. So that hopefully answers that question. Let's go to the future. Let's try this one. 22 hours ago, someone asked, let a bear fuck you? No, I don't want a bear to fuck me. I don't want an animal bear to fuck me. I don't want a human bear to fuck me. If anyone's doing the fucking, it will be me. Burp in my anus! Thank you. Sorry, I'm just listening to myself playing out loud. Okay, 24 days ago, hashtag tease. I don't know what that means. I don't... Oh, shit. I did kind of say that, didn't I? I'm not fucking an animal bear. I'm fucking a human bear. Maybe. If I'm not planning to. Oh, no. I'm just going to say no and end the conversation there. No. No bear fucking. All right? Oh my god, there's so many burp in my anuses. It's like 4 of them. Damn you, Anonymous. Ever play Super Smash Brothers? Favorite character? If so, Char's... No, wait, what's my favorite character? It's Link. Grown-up Link, and not Toon Link. Have you ever dressed up as Texas the Psychic Horse around the house? No, I've already answered this question, but the only time I did it was in the Brighton show. Let's go forward. I'm plowing through a lot of these questions, actually. Anon asks, in relation to could you go out with a girl with false teeth? Hey, flappy teeth, do you have low self-esteem and are you on Twitter? Let's share some nudes. I don't think that's really a question I can answer. Right. Now, this is an important question, which I should share with Andy and Michael when I answer this. Anon asks, 3 hours ago, would you rather lick Andy's bum or eat Michael's pubes? And why? Right. Well, this is an important question. This is a question I need to really consider. And because this will affect our working relationship and our friendship between the three of us. Can I be a clean asshole? Does it have to be covered in shit, or can it be Andy just got out of the shower, squeaky clean, and he'd be like, surprise, bleh! Can we do that? Okay, shit, that's actually a really good point. Miko, that's a great idea. I'm gonna copy your idea and say pubes, because we will bake it in a muffin, and you and I can eat Michael Bell's pubes together. And I think Andy's anus will be left intact as God intended it. So, yeah. Watch this space. That's all I can really say. I like how you went straight to asshole, though. But oh no. I mean, I had to be sure. I needed for some clarifications there. Because I don't want to eat pubes straight off, because they're really rough and coarse, and it's like, oh, it's just like stuck in your teeth. It's nothing worse than pubes stuck in your teeth. Okay, so I hope that answers your questions, and I hope we're still friends. Let's see, I think I've answered a lot of these questions, but I know there's some more coming in. Okay, I'm going to do a refresh, and then let's see what happens. Anon asked 13 minutes ago, please can we shave your bum? It is hairy and scary. Sad face. No, you can't shave my bum. There's nothing wrong with it. Would you let Michael Bell shave your testicles? No! No one's shaving my body parts! I don't want my testicles shaved. It's hard enough when I have to trim it. It's like you go in with like a beard trimmer, you just like trim, and it's like you nick your testicles. You nick your sack, and there's like blood everywhere. There's so much fucking blood, and it stings. And if I cut myself, like trimming, what makes you think I'm going to trust somebody else? So no, Michael Bell. And why Michael Bell specifically? Okay. Anon asked 4 minutes ago, what was your first time like? And did you like it? Trust issues. Yeah, I guess if I don't trust myself, does that mean I've got trust issues? I don't know. Interesting question. So, what do you mean? Anyway, okay, so first time, because this Anon didn't specify what my first time meant, I'm going to let you choose. People in the chat, write in the comments section right now, in the chat right now, what is first time? Define what the first time is. It could be the first time playing Super Mario Brothers. It could be the first time eating pizza. It could be the first time. And what is the first time? And I'll answer it. The first time I found my butthole. All right. Well, the first time I found my butthole was a long, long time ago. The only story I can come up with that is when I was a kid, I didn't know how to wipe my bum, so I had to get my parents to wipe my bum. And I was 14 at the time. No, I was young. But everybody has to go through a process of trying to learn how to wipe your bum. Because no one tells you how to wipe your bum, right? First time you had sex. Okay. Right, that's more sensible. That's more sensible. First time I had sex. Right, so the first time I had sex was when I was 20 years old. 19, 20 years old. Yeah. Yeah. And it was not like in the porn. It was nothing like the porn videos or anything like that. It was dry and quite quick. And I did like it. Yeah. But those are the key words. It was dry and quick, but I did like it in the end. No, not 19, 20. First time you knew how to wank. Oh, wait, sorry, no, sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat. I stuck my finger in my butt when I was 9 in the shower. I was like, what the fuck? What? Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take the mick out of you. So wait, hang on. What were you doing beforehand when you had taken a poo? Like, what did you think was happening? I'm sorry to ask a personal question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. But what were you doing beforehand? What did you think was happening? Huh. So the first time you know how to wank. Okay, the first time I wanked was when I was 16 years old. And the thing is, I had observed porn magazines and porn stuff beforehand. Like, you know, who hasn't when they were 12 years old, walking around the woods, you see a strip of porn magazine. But I didn't actually know, I didn't do anything, because like I was always taught, I was always under the impression that masturbation is for losers, masturbation is wrong, blah, 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 so I never did. And it wasn't a porn, in the end, I gave it a try. And I was masturbating over a girl I used to know at school. And I did it in bed, and it was big and explosive, and I made a mess everywhere. And I thought, yeah, this is pretty good. And then from that point on, I realized, oh, actually, there's nothing wrong with masturbating. It's fine. Everyone seems to do it. So, yeah, didn't feel any shame. I was washing. Amika says, I was washing my butt and finger, went over it. I was like an idiot and said, oh, what would I have put something in? And like an idiot, I did. So, lol. Well, I think I've shared my story about people, what I put in my arsehole, which is consisting of a pencil, my finger, a doctor's finger, a girl's finger, all that kind of stuff. And in all those cases, I didn't really like it. So, yeah, well, it's one of those things. I mean, they weren't all at the same time, let's be clear. They were all on different occasions. So, yeah. Let's see. Any more questions? Anon asked 5 minutes ago, do you have a hairy bum so it looks like a sexy bear bum for when you are being fucked by a bear? I see. I don't know. I don't know many sexy bears. Let's be real. Okay. Janico asks 3 minutes ago, and I think this might be the last question, unless you got some more questions. Would you suck 20 clean, disease-free dicks to completion for $1 million? What do you mean by completion? Is like sucking them and they blow and they come in my mouth for $1 million? 20 of them? Would that make me gay? I mean, no, I'm sorry. That wasn't funny at all. It means I'd be bisexual. And the answer is clean, disease-free, 20 of them. Would I get any training beforehand? Because I've never sucked a dick bullet before. And I don't know if I'd be very good at it. $1 million, that's a lot of money. Sure, why not? It's $1 million. It's $1 million bucks. It's $1 million bucks. I mean, I know there's only like £700,000, but that would help me out right now. Let's be frank. Yeah. It goes back to the point where I regret saving money. This is a good way of solving that money issue. 20 clean, disease-free dicks for $1 million. And like, there you go. I mean, I was going to ask, would anybody know about it? But, you know, oh no, I've just told everybody on the internet I'd suck 20 disease-clean-free dicks for $1 million. So now when I get like a big bunch of money, you're going to go, where did you get that money from, I wonder? You might just suck a bunch of dicks. I'll be like, no, I didn't suck a bunch of dicks. Okay, Michael Bell, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. You might have just missed me confessing to sucking 20 dicks for $1 million, but what is this mystery? Please do share with everybody on the chat. What is this mystery that you wish to share with everyone? Oh, my tea's gone cold. Oh well. Okay, I'm a man who's terrible at puzzles and riddles and all that kind of stuff. When there's something tricky, I always go online to see what the solution is. But I'm intrigued to listen to Michael's puzzle. Would you do that for a Klondike bar? What's a Klondike bar? How do you pronounce a Klondike? I mean, I mean, we're just filling dead air until Michael answers his question. That's probably one hell of a question. I'm going to do it. Well, actually, let's do a Google search right now. Let's see. Klondike. It's a TV show. Let's see. Bar. It's an ice cream bar. Those look fucking delicious. What was the question again? Oh, what? Shut up, auto mod. Look, I'm sorry, Mika. I'm just going to allow this because the Autobot censored you because you used the word dyke, and it's like, that's not fair. Sorry about that. All right. Michael Bell. His riddle is this. I got home late, a bit drunk last night. In the bin this morning, I found 2 bags of crisps. So I clearly ate them. But here's the thing. I didn't have any crisps in the house. Where did they come from? All right. Gang, we've got a mystery to solve. There's 2 mysteries. 1, am I coming in too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. 2, where did the crisps come from? Now, I'm going to turn this down a little bit because I'm worried I'm peaking too much. Wah. It's still a bit too loud. I'm going to turn it down a bit more. Wah. That's fine. Okay. It's okay. Okay, where is it? What flavor crisps were they? It doesn't make any difference, but, I'm curious. What kind of flavor crisps? I'm hoping they're vegan crisps because we all know that Michael Bell's a vegan. Yes, and for those who are not in the know, crisps are potato chips. So they're the Lay's in America, or Walkers in the UK. I don't know what they are. They're like the Pringles, although they're not technically crisps. They're made of potatoes. XX dip XX. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to my Q&A stream. I'm answering a whole bunch of questions. Any kind of questions. I would say the answer is you must have bought bags of crisps on the way home in the pub. Yeah, I reckon you're near a news agency. You bought the crisps, which happened to be open at 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Was I close? Is that the answer? Do I get the $1 million? Vegan frazzles. Oh. So I would definitely say you went to a news agent's late at night to get those. Oh, okay. So there's more to this puzzle. You took an Uber home. Okay, so that doesn't mean you went to news agents. I think the answer is somebody's playing a prank on you. Hear me out. Your friends, they bought crisps. They bought vegan frazzles. They put them in your coat pocket when you weren't looking, and you were so blind drunk you weren't thinking about fidgeting in your pockets. And when you got home, you sat down, you relaxed, you rummaged around in your coat because you were looking for your receipts because you're a good person with your money, and you found the frazzles, and you were so blissfully happy that you were just eating them away, and your body was on autopilot. Remember that time, Michael? Do you remember that time we were at the club and we all left and I was completely fine until I somehow magically appeared back at home in my bed, in my pajamas? How did I get home? You know the answer to that story. How old am I? I am 36 years old. XX tip XX. I will be 37 in June. Thank you for asking. I'll keep saying that. Okay, so clearly some girl shoved it in your pockets. Yep, I'm sticking with guy or girl shoving it in your pockets. That's my answer. Are we close? Are you right? Let's see. Where do you find these girls giving out free crisps? That is an excellent question. Speaking of questions, let's see. Okay, here's a question Anon asked 7 minutes ago. Where have you been caught wanking? I haven't been caught wanking once. Claim to fame, I haven't been caught wanking. Well, claim to fame, what the fuck, Grax? Anyway, it's true though. I haven't been caught wanking once. I've wanked lots and lots of times. Maybe one day I'll get caught. Where do you think I'll get caught? Where do you think I'll get caught masturbating in my life? This is a question to you in the chat because I'm intrigued. I'm Italian. I don't speak English very much. That's okay. I mean, I don't speak Italian at all. And I work with an Italian. which is kind of interesting because he recently put his name forward to be a local MP for UKIP, and that is incredible. That's genuinely incredible how an Italian person who moved to the UK, I want to say 10, 20 years ago, wants to support UKIP. But he believes in some of the policies, but more power to him. In the zoo next to the bear. Why would I be masturbating over bears? I wouldn't. I might be masturbating over something else, but not bears. Let's see. Thank you for the question, by the way, Anon. And I think we're getting to the point now where I've answered all the questions on Curious Cat. And those ones were just a couple I just kept refreshing. Which means that I've answered all the questions on Curious Cat for now. Which is nice. Give it a second. Answer that one, answer that one, answer that one, answer that one. Oh, okay, here's two questions I have answered. I agree, I should have been able to remember, but I can't. I really can't. All I know is that the crisps were in the bin. I didn't go to the shop, and they took a Uber directly home. And the bears would have been masturbating too. Do bears masturbate? That's an interesting question. Here's another interesting question. Anon asks on the 22nd of March, what is the one piece of art you wish you had written? Be it music, comedy, video, films, TV shows, etc., etc. I'm just trying to think what it is. I don't really do that for TV shows and media and videos and such, because a lot of the time I give them credit. Like, I would say, good on you, mate. That was the right thing to do. And I know there's one thing I would like to write with Michael Bell. There's a TV show that he came up with as an idea, and I'd love to write it with him. I will say this, though. There is a couple of things I wish I invented. There's a couple of web pages I wish I invented. The big one, which is my go-to, is I wish that I invented the $1 Million homepage. For those who don't know, the $1 Million homepage is one web page where there is a million pixels on the screen, XX pixels, which 1 million pixels real estate, and people would pay $1 per pixel to put their advertising space. So they needed 100 pixels, they pay $100 and put their icon there, and it would be there forever. The guy made $1 million, and it was completely full. And I wish I thought of that, because it's such a simple idea, and I'd be $1 million up without sucking dicks. So that I wish I thought of that, and it's not even a complicated page at all. So I regret that. I wish I thought of that. But in terms of music and TV, I'm not really sure. Yeah, but that's the thing. I wish I made the page. What's my zombie survival tactic plan? Probably die. I don't think I would survive the zombie apocalypse very much at all, despite all the media we watch. When are you getting a tattoo? What are you going to get? I don't know, but watch this space. It's going to happen one day. I don't know. I told her the idea of having like a 1-year anniversary as a tattoo, but I don't think she knows about that yet. And I think that's it. I'm going to do one last refresh. Of your Curious Cat, see if there's any more questions, which they are not. And so I think that... I've now run out of questions on curiouscat.me. You're always welcome to ask me more questions. curiouscat.me/GRAX'S Bishop. You could ask the questions anonymously or not. But I think I'm feeling like I want to stay on for another at least 10 minutes. I'm going to stay on for another 10 minutes or however long it is. So now is your time to shine. Ask your questions on the chat right now, and I'll answer them as best as I can. But thank you so much for everybody who's been contributing to Curious Cat for asking all these questions. I really do appreciate it, and there have been some really, really good questions. And what I've been doing is I've been answering these questions on CuriousCat.me so people can see my answers in the future. Did you smell your... And over 88 asks, did you smell your breath this morning to see whether you had eaten them? Oh, I wish I thought it was at me, but that's not. Oh, well. I didn't... fuck it, I'm going to answer anyway. No, I didn't smell my breath because I just didn't feel like it. Although it was kind of bad. I did drink a glass of water in the morning to wash out all the scum. Okay, no, I've got another idea. People, ask the questions, please do. But we've also got to solve the mystery of Michael Bell. And this is clearly causing him major distress. I still think that somebody slipped in the... Look, there's two solutions. Either somebody slipped you frazzles when you weren't looking in your pockets, or you have ghosts. You have ghosts in your house which are planting crisps into your home. And I think you should move. You should either move out, Michael, or you should learn to live in harmony with your poltergeist pals. Yeah. Oh. Yep. Tommy, he thinks he was pissed and forgot to buy them from the pub, which is possible, but the question is, do they sell frazzles at pubs? I don't remember if they sell frazzles. I know they sell peanuts. I know they sell kettle chips or Walker's Crisp or something like that. But I don't think I've ever seen a packet of frazzles. A packet of frazzles, which are bacon-flavored wheat crisps. Yeah. Yeah. What pub sells vegan frazzles? What fancy pub? I know they wouldn't sell those in Wetherspoons. But that's my answer. I'm sticking to it. And why'd I wait a couple of hours till I got home? Okay, let's try looking at it a different way. Let's try looking at another angle. What about from some poor vegan woman who wanted to eat those with her drink so you could party longer? I was just about to say something, but I forgot what it was. I think I need more ports. Do I have any more ports? I don't know. But there's no time to get port because I'm on the stream right now. And I'm certainly not going to leave the stream. I mean, actually, no, I'm going to go and get some port. I'll be right back. Future GRAX, I'm going to cut at this point and sort this out. So hang on a second, folks. Oh, that's better. Oh, goodness me. Hang on. Sorry, I probably should have not muted the mic. Unmuted the mic. Hang on, what? Sorry. I'm just checking out the chat. Who's killed who? What's going on? Let's see. Hang on. For some poor vegan woman, party lager, you did it in. I was talking to a girl, but she wasn't interested in me, and I don't have the Chris. You would kill her? Hey man, may as well stole her chips. No, she was lovely. Really loved this one, but interested in the side. Oh my god, there's so much bloodshed! This is what I get once I just, step out for some more delicious port. I think I've drunk a bottle of port. Goodness. I can only think they're in my gig bag, but I usually have food there. I don't usually have food there, just a change of clothes and maybe a bottle of water because he is a professional comedian after all. Yeah, I'm still sticking with my story of ghosts. What else could it have been? Hang on. I was watching this movie last night with my girlfriend. We're watching Gone Girl, and it is a weird movie where there is a whole bunch of lies, deceit, and people going to really elaborate extreme, ridiculous lengths to try and tell a story. And I think this is what Michael was going through. Hang on, I've got it. This is a bit of a spoiler for Gone Girl with Ben Affleck. But I think Michael's going through a situation where he's being framed. He's being framed for something he didn't do. Michael, I think you need to get yourself a lawyer. Yep, I think you need to get a lawyer and hope that the person wasn't too badly killed. And okay, so there's that. Any more questions for me? I mean, this is my time. No, I'm joking, of course. I'm absolutely joking because this is our time. We're sharing a bit of fun moments between us, and we're trying to solve Michael's mystery. Because Michael needs closure in his life. I mean, I did. Michael, you might want to replay this back later on in the chat, but I've spoken about you 3 times today. One time was talking about what I've been doing in April and May, and 2 times was to answer a question. And I think you might be quite interested in the answers. My ASMR is you figuring out if Belle stole some poor crisps. It stole some poor girl's chips at the bar. God, that would be horrible. Michael, why would you steal vegan frazzles from a girl? I thought you were better than this. I mean, don't blame you. Frazzles are brilliant. They are absolutely brilliant. But, yeah. I don't know what to say, really. I mean, first we talk about our show, then we talk about eating your pubes in a muffin, and now we're talking about vegan frazzles. What kind of night are we talking about here? Yeah. Thought you talked about Overcooked. Oh yeah, Overcooked. I recently bought Overcooked 2 on the PS4 because spend quality time with my girlfriend, and it's nice to have somebody who wants to play games with you. And it's a very, very stressful game. The idea being it's a cooking game where you try and cook all these different ingredients to satisfy your customers, and you're supposed to work together as a team apparently. And we ended up throwing things at each other, so that's nice. It's a good game. And the interesting thing about Overcooked 2 is it's got online play. And I want to play online with other people. I want my girlfriend and I to play Overcooked 2 with other people. Does anybody else have Overcooked 2 on the PS4? Very stressful. Because if anybody else has got Overcooked 2 on the PS4... Actually, I don't know. Is Overcooked crossplay? So you can play a PC game... PC version with a PlayStation 4 version, because if so, that would be really handy, because I'd be so up. Tom May, you got a PS4. Congratulations. You have made a wise purchase, because they're brilliant. They really are. The Q&A session is pretty much over now, I think. It's just chatting and hanging out with you cool cats. Yeah, congratulations on your PS4. They are very, very good. I am so happy with my PS4. And there's so many games which are cheap, because I think it's kind of reaching the end of its life cycle. And now a lot of good games are cheap. Yes, you're right. You have to play something one day. I'm just trying to think, what games do I have which is multiplayer that we can play online? Overcooked, Dragon Ball Fighters, Power Rangers? No, that's not online play. No, that's not online play. I don't actually have many online play games. I've got Call of Duty, but no one plays that. What else do I have? I don't know. Oh, there is one thing I can do. I suppose we have to talk about what's coming up next week, because now I have my 2-week break. Well, week break. I'm going to be going back to my regular scheduling of Sundays. I'm going to continue to stream on Sundays. And I'm just trying to think what game to play next. I did get a request from Orta the Rocks. He wanted me to try out... what was the name of the game? It was a PC game. And it was... No, that's not the button. Oh, God, I don't know how to use my phone. Orta, that's your name. No. Anyway. No, I'm not playing The Sims because we're not doing a simulation of what life would be like with my girlfriend. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, Orta's asked me to play a game. It was a Barmu. It's like a very simple PC game. That's one game he wants to play. But I need another sequential game. I was thinking about playing Bloodborne, because I haven't played that, and it sounds like a great opportunity for me to die over and over again. But what games? Oh, I do want to play Super Seducer. Actually, I wonder. All right, quick question. I'm going to ask the people out there, how long does it take to play Super Seducer? Okay, hang on a second. Oh, great, this is riveting TV, this is. How long to beat? Going to quickly go online and use howlongtobeat.com to try and figure out how long it is to beat Super Seducer. Because if it's quite a short game, then I could do a full playthrough just to complete it from beginning to end. 7.5 hours. Okay. 7.5 hours. Let's say 8 hours to complete the game. So that's an entire day. So what I think I could do is I could do a full day from beginning to end playing Super Seducer. No, that wouldn't work. I mean, I could 3, 6. Well, that's 3 weekends. That could work. Anyway, what do you guys think? What game should I play next? I'll take various requests. So yeah, where was I before I interrupted myself? That was it. I'm going to go back to my weekly schedule. I'm still on my quest to be Road to Affiliate. I'm currently on 42 people, I believe. 42 followers. Which means I'm 8 away from becoming an affiliate. And it's kind of funny because I thought that it would have taken me a month, 2 months tops to become an affiliate, just like that. And I'm still not. I'm still lacking 8 followers. So I need to try and find 8 followers to get me to that stage, and I would really appreciate any help. And then I could do something like increase my streams to twice a week, because I need to pick up the numbers. Pick up the streaming hours so that I can become affiliate, and I'll be just like PT and all the other cool kids. So then there's that. But yeah, I think Super Seducer would be more fun, and I do want to see what happens at the end of that game. I really do. I did an hour episode of that a while back. But yeah, I would like to play that again. I mean, it's not me dying all the time, but I think that'd be more entertaining, and maybe get the sequel. I don't know. But I'll be back next Sunday around 8 or 9 o'clock, depending on what the time is, and depending on what time Game of Thrones is on. I think Game of Thrones is on now. No, it's been on for like half an hour. That's fine. So yeah, how close are you to the streaming hours? I think I have done the streaming hours. The streaming hours are A-okay. It's just the subscribers. It's just the followers, and it's just the number of consecutive days of streaming that I need to pick up my numbers on. But other than that, yeah, it's good to go. Let's see. Yeah, anyway. With that in mind, I think I'm going to bring this stream to an end. It's 25 to 10. And I've answered all the questions on curiouscat.me, which means that it will be another month before let's try again. Yeah, all answered. So I'm going to bring this stream to an end, and I think that we've answered a lot of good questions, except the most important question of all: what's happened to Michael Bell's crisps? And I hope that he can figure out this mystery sooner rather than later, so at least he can sleep easy at night. I still think he's got poltergeists, but that's just me. Thank you very much for joining me in the stream tonight. And I hope I answered the questions to the best of my abilities, and I hope you're entertained. Please do feel free to keep asking me these questions. Well, I like to think I've solved your mystery, Michael. Actually, no. Before you end, out of the answers you've heard so far, Michael, what do you think's the best answer out of the lot? I say that you bought them on the way home, or poltergeist. Over and over 88 said, hang on, let me just check. People put it in your bag. So yeah, what do you think was the best explanation that we can come up with so far? I'm eating grapes, can't eat grapes on the internet. What? Oh my god, yes you can. You could do an eating stream on the internet. There's so many people doing eatings. I'll tell you what, right? If someone out there can do an ASMR podcast, or it's a bearded guy with glasses, having one of those microphones, those dual microphones with ears on either side, and he's stroking it like this, and he's got two microphones at either end, like two eager cocks, one of him to go up and close to one and up and close to the other, and just talking about bollocks, and not quite doing ASMR in the traditional sense, then you, my friend Michael, you can eat grapes on the internet. Believe in yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. I believe in you. So yeah, I want to see you eating grapes on stream. In fact, when you come over, right? When you come over next, we'll set up a grape eating stream. But until then, God, I can't get enough of that guy that does ASMR podcasting. It's so weird. He was even like doing chanting like the Halo game the other day. I was like, what? I can't get enough of him.